Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. I see a lot of friends commenting in their chat already. Hello, Peggy, and hello, Lee. Hi, Brennan. Hello. Oops, my computer just made a really loud noise. How's everyone doing today? Are you ready for the weekend? Hello, Call Me Crafty Al. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you guys have seen, but she's been doing a whole YouTube series of advent calendars, including the pink and Maine, and it's awesome. So if you haven't checked her out, you should do that. Yeah, Friday the 13th. I'm not doing anything spooky. Sorry. I'm doing cute. So I'm putting some stuff away real quick because I was stamping. That's why I was like a minute late joining you guys. I'm sorry for that. But I'm going to do the advent calendar stuff today. So I know not all of you have the advent calendar, and that's okay. You can still see the cute, and you can say, maybe next year I'm going to have to get me one of those because it's so adorable, all the cute things. So I am going to show today's as well. So if you don't want to see what today's is, you might want to hide your eyes. I don't know. Cover your eyes. So spooky and cute can exist. Of course they can. And Pink and Maine would tell you that around Halloween time. Lots of spooky and cute together, right? Yep, no Brienne today. That's okay. She's off doing other things. And if people are coming here for the replay later, thank you for coming by. It is a busy day right now in Craftland with lives and everything. So I'm excited that it's a weekend. I'm sorry I keep looking away. I'm just trying to get these stamps back on their little carriers so that I can show you guys the things that are in the advent calendar because I had it in my Misty. And I need to clean my Misty lid real quick too. Hi, Holly. Hello, everybody. So I don't know if anyone who is watching this applied to the creative team, the design team, I mean, for Pink and Maine. But we are going to be sending out emails to a few people today. So if you don't get one, then you know that. Sorry. But we said we'd pick them by the 15th. So I just want to let you guys know that that hasn't been forgotten about, and we're going to be doing that in the next day or two. All right. Yes, Caitlin will be. So Caitlin, who's on the design team and does lives, as you guys all know, for Pink and Maine, she's going to be on Craft Roulette tonight, which is so much fun. If you guys have never tuned into Craft Roulette, I highly recommend it. Mary Gunn, fun. She does such an awesome job, and Mr. Producer and everybody, like the whole chatterbox there is so much fun. And they spin the wheel, and then you have to make a card if you're the guest. And Mary also does have to make a card based on what comes up on the wheel. There's like 4 parameters, and it's a challenge that everybody can play along as well. You have more time than just the live. You can do it after the fact, but some people just crank it out right then and there, and it's just fun. It's just something different to get you out of your creative rut and stuff, and you can just play along and make a card. And Mary's so funny, and they just have so much fun with that. So yeah, Al, I should call you by your whole name. I'm just going to call me Crafty Al. Anyway, she's been on there just recently, right? And I've been on it once, and for the World Card Making Day. And so it's a lot of fun. Anyway. All right. So let's go ahead and look at all the fun stuff that has been in the advent calendar. I don't remember which day is which because I put it all onto one big tray. And, first of all, announcement time. I got a new glass board. This is purple. Can you tell that it's purple? It's a little crooked too. And I was just stamping on it. It's not like beautiful and pristine anymore. So look at me now. I have a purple background for my desktop. You can see my reflection there. Hi. And purple magnets as well. I'm so happy. Okay, so here's my tray of goodies from from the advent calendar. This is the stuff that has already been, days 1 through 13. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. Some of the stuff we talked about last week, there's these cute little cards. I need to hide that because if you don't have an advent calendar, you can't have my code. There was cheer foil. I did go ahead and do some foiling. Of course, I saved the negatives. I'm off camera a little. So I can use those later. But here's one of the foils and one of the foilables that was in the advent calendar. You can see the pretty foiling on there. This is one I didn't do yet. Sorry, this is kind of a hot mess, but here's some others that I foiled. And then there's been a couple other things. Sorry, I should have been more organized. You know, you guys know if you join me on these lives, you know, organization, not so much. But okay, once we had these wonderful things opened, look at how fun are these bags of confetti and sequins. I love these stars. Look at how shiny and pretty they are. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I took these two that I foiled in like the blue that was in the foils of the advent calendar, and then the brown, which actually, let me tell you their actual names. Penny and Fairy Wings Blue are those two colors of foil. And I just took all these cute little bits and just glued them on there like they have sprinkles on the stuff oozing down. And this one I literally just like dropped it on and glued them right where they landed. So that's why you know, this one I was like trying to randomly place it, but on purpose. So you know, where this is like truly random. I just dropped them on there and then I glued them wherever they fell. So that was fun. Another really fun thing that's been in here are these circle shaker covers. Love. I think I'm going to use one of these today. So I took one out and I kind of bent it. So, you know, she gave us these shaker covers and then she gave us the fun things to put in the shakers. So I really, really love that. You can see how that would be flat. You have to glue it all down. It doesn't have any self-adhesive, but I would get a piece of cardstock cut to, I think it says right on here, a 3-inch circle. And then I would put this around it and then use that as an element on my card. So I think that's really fun. We of course had the bows as well. And then we've had 3 super adorable stamp sets. We had already talked about this one from before, the cute little tiger. And then this one came last week or early this week, I can't remember. And I love it so much. Look at that panda. He's the cutest. And Caitlin did a live on Tuesday where she used this with the Pear Blossom Press lights and made a little light up balloon. Super cute. And then this is today's, ready? More animals. So it's a whole, you know, you can tell that these kind of could be all one stamp set together. They all go together. And look at how cute this lion is. It's so cute. And then the little raccoon inside a present, a cake, and another party hat. So I went ahead and stamped all of it out on here. That's what I was doing right before I started this live. And then, so we've had die sets for the first 2 sets. There hasn't been dies for the lion yet, but if you know how she does the advent calendars, you can pretty much guess that those are going to be coming probably next. But and then we have had another die set as well with 3 really fun stars. So it's a whole birthday party here on my tray, and I'm loving it. It's so cute, right? All right, so I want to see what you guys are saying because I was not looking at all. Peggy, I love your attitude. If you didn't get don't get an email, you'll try again. Please do. I don't know what the answer will be on that, but yes, that's a great attitude. Thank you for loving my purple, Brennan. I almost called you Brienne. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, the Advent's fun. Okay, caught up. So birthday theme is on brand, says Brennan. I had a little mini panic attack earlier because I was thinking about the fact that Brennan is a 16-year-old crafter and then thought, wait a minute, his birthday's in December. Is he already a 17-year-old crafter? I don't know. And so then I was worried that I missed his birthday. So I messaged him, I'm like, Brennan, did I miss your birthday? And it's actually next Friday. So he's not a Friday the 13th. He's a Friday the 20th birthday. I hope you don't mind I'm announcing that on a live stream. But so if I will go live next Friday because it is release day for Pink and Main. It's the December release day next Friday. And I'll be doing an overview of the release. And so it'll also be Brennan's birthday. I don't know if he'll be able to be here because I have to do it earlier in the day next week. Not my normal 3 o'clock. I have to do it earlier. So anyway, okay. So all that to say, I'm going to go ahead and die cut some of these out and then I'm going to figure out a card. I might take one of these panels that I put the sprinkles on. Let's just think for a minute before I get too far ahead of myself. I really love this one with the stars. I might have to use that one. I might go ahead and trim around it and put it on a panel. I want to make a little shaker. Is that going to be too much though if I have stars glued on and then one of the other things in a shaker? I don't know. Maybe I should save that for another card. We also have all these fun things to use. Save my negatives to use later. We also have these as well. Okay. I do love that too. I like that I put the green tinsel foil on this, on the stars. I think it looks really cute. We could put this together with that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll think. All right. I'm going to go ahead and die cut out some of my little animals that I have the dies for. The drippy goo is not a stencil though, actually, Jen Chirkus. Hi, friend. This was a foilable. So this is foiled. See the foil? And then it was, I just glued some of our little confetti, and everything I'm using today is from the Advent calendar. And so that's what I'm playing with today. Ooh, Jam is getting a foil machine. Yay. Foil all the things. That will be fun for you. I love foiling. It's so much fun. And Pink and Main has so many foils, so many foilables. I think I have a lifetime supply now, honestly. I was just looking again through all my foilables, and there's just so many fun things in there. Actually, that was one thing I wanted to, there was a foilable. Okay, pause, guys. I'm going to get sidetracked for just a second here. Yeah, Teresa, I hope you can get it next year. And so if you don't already get our newsletters from Pink and Main, make sure you're signed up because they will go on sale, pre-sale like next summer. I know it's a ways away, but you know, you don't want to miss when that pre-sale happens because it's going to be fun. There were a few available after the fact when they were packing them up in November this fall, but you don't want to take the chance. You know, if you're able to pre-order one, that is absolutely the best way to do it. I wanted to show you. So this is my bin of foilables, talking about how many different foilables there are, and they just keep coming. I wanted to show you one that I thought would be really cute with those drips. Where is it? First of all, there's sprinkles, right? But look at this one. This one looks like ice cream. Yeah, it's called waffle cone. So I think that would be so cute with those drips coming down. Put like foil this in, I don't know what color, and then have maybe this one at the top on the waffle cone. I would kind of cut that out and put it on there. So anyway, just a thought that a thing I remembered and wanted to look at. So this Jen Shirkus is wearing the same color as me because I am, of course, wearing my Creative Chick Shirk merch here. Peggy says she's trying foils now with sticky embossing powder. That's fun. Yeah, my craft room is the Pink and Main warehouse. That's kind of funny. Thank you, Lee. Lee's talking about how we helped her get through some issues with her foiling. And you figured it out that it's the super old machine. Yeah, she's ordering a new machine. So that's exciting for Lee as well. All right, so when I do this, I always put the tape on the back of my hand. I don't have any old tape ready to go, so I need to do this. I like to die cut before I color. That's just me. You don't have to do that. I just sometimes mess up my die cutting, and I feel like if I'm going to spend all the time coloring, I don't want to mess it up, you know? I'm not going to color all these today, but I'm just going to die cut them all. Don't worry, we're not going to be here for hours coloring because I know you guys wouldn't be here for hours watching me color. I'm glad you like my purple glass board on camera. I wasn't sure how it would look, but then I decided it makes me happy. So we're just going to use it anyway. There's our little tiger. So I put these on the back of my hand to take a little of the sticky off just to try to avoid ripping my paper. Even though this is it's a good tape for using during crafting, it still can rip your paper. So I do that to get even more sticky off. I did take my tape and put in a little dispenser. So my glass board just arrived yesterday. I taught a class last night for a couple stores, and this arrived, and I like immediately had to go and like clean off my desk and get rid of my old board and put this one down because I wanted to use it during my class. So, but I was sweating it because I got the email saying your board has been delivered, and I looked out, or I didn't have it. And so I looked at what it showed for the delivery, proof of delivery picture from UPS. And it was a bag of clothing that we had gotten from Kohl's. I'm like, that is definitely not a glass board. It's not even the right shape at all. And so then I was worried, since UPS had put the wrong picture as the proof of delivery. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I was terrified because, I don't want to lose my glass board. But thankfully it arrived yesterday, a couple days later. So there has to be a lot of patience for the delivery services right now because they have so much going on. But, you still don't want them to lose your packages. Okay. Kind of double that one. That was a great big piece of tape. I have some dies for my messages, and I have a die for the heart, and I don't have these dies yet. So we're just going to cut out the other things. I kind of want to do the panda, but I don't, because it's what Caitlin did on Tuesday. But I could make my card look different, right? I think I could. Okay, there's all that. Oops. I'm gonna put these in my little heart dish. My nails match my board. Yeah, they kind of do. Actually, they very much do, don't they? They look very shiny on the camera. I took too much tape, so I'm going to just put this on the side of my desk to use later. Hello, Sheila. Welcome. Okay, let me get out my Big Mama die cutting machine, which doesn't fit on camera. I know it's weird to have it up here, but it's my table space, so I have to put it on the table. Could make a pink or purple panda, although I think I would rather it be the parts that are black, like a pink and white or a purple and white, you know what I mean, rather than those colors with black. And then that would mean I'd have to restamp it. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. Another thing I was thinking I wanted to do before, the lion and the tiger, they all, they go together. But when this was the first thing, I wanted to try coloring it to look more like to see if I could make it look more like a gray tabby cat or something rather than a tiger. I don't know if that would even look right, but I might still have to try that at some point as well. All right, so there she is. Do you have any, you guys have any weekend plans? I'm hoping to go to a craft fair or two this weekend. We have a local, the little town, next town over has a, like a German themed, like a Christmas market. I can't remember what they call it. Chris Kindle Market or something like that. And I want to go to that. And then there's one at our Civic Center tonight as well. So I'm hoping to go to those. I haven't gone to like a holiday craft fair in years. I'm kind of feeling like I want to. So look at how fun these are. The other thing I was thinking I wanted to do, so before I start coloring, I want to kind of think through what I'm going to do with these so that I pick good colors and stuff. I mentioned, I think last time, that there are some really, really cute bags. This is what all the days of the Advent are coming in. And I just think they're so cute. And the front side doesn't, if I didn't rip it, it doesn't have the seam in it. And so I kind of want to put that on my card. You know what I'm saying? Like that one doesn't any good. Let's see if I have one that I haven't messed up too badly. That one's a possibility. Oh, maybe I'll do the blue because that one had a lot of room on it. Okay. Wouldn't that be cute? Because they're just there and they're just so cute that I feel like I should use them. So I could have that. Could have some presents. Could put a little party hat on them. So I'm clearly mixing and matching the sets. They all go together so well that you can do that for sure. But then we also have this. So maybe I'll hold off on the foil thing today and kind of put this on here with a little shaker, because we want to do a shaker, right? I think that'll be fun. Oh, look at Lee's tip. I'm going to put this on the screen. Advent calendar is using my tiny razor blade to cut open the sticker and her whole bag is intact. Yes, that is smart if you want to use the bags, because we're getting so many cute bags, right? Let's see. Any other things that I missed? I don't think so. Lee, everything takes a while for you to drive to, right? Lee lives on a mountain, so she has to go on a journey if she ever goes anywhere. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take my trimmer and cut this. So other than going to a craft fair, hopefully, I don't really have any other plans except for watching Craft Roulette tonight so I can watch Caitlin and making a lot of cards. I need to make a whole ton of cards, actually, because we have release next week. And then we also, I'm getting ready for a retailer, like for stores, a trade show. And I have to make a little video showing our January and February releases. So things you guys can't see yet, but I have to make some card samples and put together a video for that. So I need to start working on those cards as well. So that's what's on my agenda. Jen Trick is going to fill out and mail all her holiday cards. She's great because she does get cracking on Christmas all year, which is her thing she does to make holiday cards so that when it's this time of year, she has a bunch of cards ready to go and she invites everybody to play along. So that's something you guys could look up if you wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and put this on a piece of cardstock just so it's like a thicker panel to put on my card. And I'm going to trim it down to some size. I'm not sure what yet, but in case you're wondering what I was doing, since it is thin, I don't think I want to use liquid glue because it might really bubble it up, you know. I'm just going to use my tape runner, I think. I'm not sure that I'm going to get any cards, holiday cards sent out, which is sad. Maybe next year. This was bigger than my panel, so I'm probably putting too much glue. Jana's going to bake some cookies. That's a great idea. You're right, Peggy. The way Jen says, get cracking on Christmas. Does her little dance in her seat when she says it. Love it. Peggy knows you, Jen. Okay, so that's ready to go for whatever I'm going to do with it. I'll put stars in the shaker. There's also these that are cute. And there's also, I kind of like the green and the teal together. Or do we like the silver and the teal together better? Oh, you know, silver looks better. As soon as I put it down there, I knew the answer. And I could put those. That looks cute together, right? Do we like that color scheme? I have these stars that I love. But we have that. So no. No, no, no. All right, let me see if I have a 3-inch circle. Hopefully I do. That looks like it's probably the right size. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. Silver and teal. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Okay, now my question is, if I have silver and teal and I'm going to put these sprinkles in, what color should I put behind that? Should it just be white? Should I do like a silver glitter paper or a different color glitter paper? I think that's the right size. I'm just trying to get all the purple. Trying to get all the ideas figured out here so that then when I go to color it, I know what colors to kind of go towards. And these are, you know, let's see, all kinds of cute little colors in there. Oh, by the way, you guys, I learned something. I think it might have been in Tuesday night's live from Caitlin. The pink and Maine sequins and confetti and stuff, they all come in these kind of packages, right? And there's little notches here. So to me, see that little notch? To me, that meant you had to rip these open. And so I've been ripping all of them open. You can see I did that on this one. But then I watched Caitlin, and she just goes like this. And I was like, oh, good grief. So I was ripping my bags when I didn't need to. Not that it really matters, but you know, since there's a notch there, I figured that meant rip me. So I had to laugh at myself when I watched Caitlin do that. I'm like, oh, geez. So should we do light purple? Ooh, that makes me happy. I love those colors. You wanted to rip it, but did you actually rip it, Al? Or were you smarter than me and didn't actually rip it? I've literally been ripping them for the last 4 months with all the different sequins and stuff because I just thought that's what you're supposed to do. But no, they just open. Okay, I was going to put this through my mini. I don't think this is going to fit in my Scout. Let's see. Well, yeah, well, if I trim it a little closer, it'll fit. Peggy, oh, you guys, I just cut too much of that. I need to be more careful. I just wasted purple cardstock, and that's just a crying shame. It's a tight squeeze, but we're going to try to make it fix. I don't feel like getting my big old Empress out again. Hopefully I can make her work. And now you can see how well my Scout coordinates with my new glass board, which, by the way, if you've never seen the walls of my craft room, same color as well. Yes, Brennan, purple, purple, purple. It's weird that I'm not wearing my purple sweatshirt today, huh? Yes, Jen, I agree. I love watching Caitlin too. She's fantastic. She's fantastic. So make sure everyone tunes in tonight. I don't know if she'll use Pink and Maine tonight or not. It depends on where the wheel takes her. But tune in and support her on Craft Roulette tonight, especially if you've never watched it, because it's a lot of fun. Okay, so here's my purple circle. Now, I have to think the easiest way to do this is all these little tabs that I had already folded. And by the way, you know, I might have gone a little too small with my circle. Maybe it should have been one size bigger. Well, you don't want it too tight in there. I'm not sure if it was a 3-inch or not. I guess I could have measured. Bye, Jen. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, that's pretty much 3-inch. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go. I think the way I'm going to do this to make it easier on myself is I'm going to take some of our tape, maybe not the thickest one, but maybe the middle one. And I'm going to just put that around the circle so that I can just stick it down onto it rather than trying to put adhesive on every separate little tab. I think this will be easier. Did Caitlin say she's going to try to use Pink and Maine? I mean, I imagine she would try if she could. So that's awesome. I didn't catch her live last night on Pink and Maine channel, unfortunately. I need to rewatch that as well. But I know when you're in the moment in that Craft Roulette, you just have to find what you can find in your stash. Get your card done. Jen, I just noticed Jen's comment. I don't know if she's gone now, but she said she jumped into a purple loving meeting. And Cindy does not love purple, apparently. She said, no, not purple. That's okay, Cindy. I still like you. Hello, Karen. Hello, hello. And hello, everyone who doesn't say hello. I'm glad you're here as well. Dang it. I keep getting the tape to stick to my finger instead of staying on its backer and getting where I want it to be. So if you're just getting here, I'm using things from the Advent calendar, which I know not everyone has, but playing with some of it today because it's so much fun. And I'm using this really fun shaker cover, circle shaker cover. There's a whole set of them in the Advent calendar. And one other thing I just wanted to point out, since I had already done it on mine, this is what they look like. We have the full card panel shaker covers as well. And they're similar where they have this thing on here that says remove protective film. So you always want to make sure you remove that so that it just makes it all more clear. It makes the plastic more see-through, more clear, more shiny when you take that off. So, okay, so I'm putting the tape down on the back side of my little circle, my 3-inch circle that I cut to make it easier to pull down those tabs. I'm going to leave one in place because we have to leave one opening to put our confetti in. Okay, that's when I was leaving. I already bent all these back because I was just playing I don't know when I pulled that out and was looking at it. And I did this on the back side of my die cut. You know, when you die cut, there's a little edge on it that one side is like the nice side of your die cut. And the other side is, you can feel the little edge on it. You know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe you don't. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to leave that kind of open. All right, so I left an opening at the top. I know it's hard to see since it's all clear, but I left an opening at the top to slide my little confetti pieces down in. I'm using these confettis from the Advent calendar. By the way, all the little sequin confetti thingies that have been in the calendar, I love all of them. And so I'm going to just like petition, say, Michelle, bring these into our line. Okay, I didn't leave enough space. They're hard to get in. Anti-static would have probably been a good idea, Lee. I didn't do that, but that would have probably been a good idea to put a little anti-static so that they don't all stick to the window, but I didn't. So we'll see. We'll see how they do. I was trying to use my little triangle container thingy to pour them in, but it just was not happening. Some of them are on their side, which I also don't love. Let's see, what can I stick down in there to flatten those out? That one's thick. That's cute though. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love this. How many do I want to put? I use up a lot of my bag all in one little card, but that's okay. They're cute. It's worth it. I just want to make sure none of them are standing on their sides. Okay, I think that's good. Again, using my paintbrush here to just try to get some off their sides because I want them to be flat if possible. Okay. Now I'm going to take off my last little piece of adhesive here and put the rest of these down. Oops, I had a little stray. That's a little half size one. So can you see what I did there? Oops, off camera. All those little tabs I glued down, and putting the adhesive on the circle rather than trying to put on each little tab was way easier. So I do recommend that. And there's my cute little shaky shake. I put a lot in there so they don't have a whole lot of room to shake, but they look darn cute. I love it. I love it. Peggy says I could have still added some powder directly to the sequins. Not at this point, but good to know. I don't know. I guess some of them are sticking around the edge a little, but mostly they're okay. I think it's okay without it. Used your finger. Yeah, I don't know. That paintbrush was there and it was thin, so it worked for me. Okay, looking at that. Okay, so I'm not sure what my little layout of my card will be yet, but we kind of see what colors we're going for. I'm going to trim that because it's sticky. Scissors, where are you? Did I have them out? Why am I not seeing my scissors? Are they right in front of my face and I'm missing it? Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for my scissors and I'm not seeing them. Not my beloved Spellbinder scissors. Where did they go? Oh, well. Oh, well. That's what happens when I like straighten up my desk. Then I can't find things because where did I put them? It's weird. Okay. This is just weirding me out a little because last night I had some sequins that just vanished and now my my scissors have vanished and I'm wondering what is happening in my craft room. Am I in some kind of weird dimension where things are just like vanishing now? What's going on? Oh, they were on the chair behind me. There you go. Yes, Spellbinders does need to send me a box of them because I love them. I'm going to put my circle back on here. And I want to sit down, so I'm trying to. It's a good thing I wanted to sit down because it made me find my scissors because I was cutting my my purple paper off to the side. Anyway, sorry guys, I have issues. Okay, now the question is, there's not a whole lot of coloring on my little panda, but I need to do his balloon. So with this, what color should we do our balloon? I'm thinking maybe pink, or maybe yellow. There's some yellow in the sequin mix. And I don't necessarily want to do it the teal since we already have all that teal there. I could do pink. Any thoughts? Nothing coming. I'm going to go ahead and do some gray, some light gray, like around the white parts of my little panda. Just a really light gray, maybe a little in the areas where the designer, the product designer, drew some lines in as well. He is so cute. Oh my goodness. I love him. Yellow balloon. Any of them would be fun. And Lee says she's not helping me at all. I also, of course, need to give him pink cheeks because it's required by law in my craft room. Purple would be good, but I don't know that I want purple since the background of that's purple. Seems like it might be a little, dare I say, too much purple. If you could believe I would say such words. Okay, where on earth would his cheeks even be? I feel like they would be down in the eyeballs. Way over to the sides, right there. Gosh, maybe he doesn't get cheeks. Where would they be? Did Caitlin put cheeks on hers? I don't know. I'm gonna try it on. I'm gonna try it off screen for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna put them over here. Okay. I'm seeing requests for pink balloon, so let's do that. Leah, you're always welcome to say pink. Let's see, I'm gonna do my two RVs, I think. RV 0.2 and RV 0.1. Since the highlight's over there, I'm gonna do the darker part down on this end of the balloon. I might even grab a darker pink to add a little as well, I'm not sure. We'll see how this looks. When I'm on my glass board, I actually usually put some paper underneath when I'm coloring. I don't know, I just like to. So that's what we're doing. That is a great big white highlight, I have to say. Just an FYI, this part right here is very fragile on the little balloon. So I'm kind of holding that as I color so I don't accidentally kind of rip it or anything. Hi, Roberta. Nice to see you. See your name anyway. Let's see. Just going to go ahead in with a little bit darker in here. So that's basically it on him. Easy peasy to color, right? But then, of course, I like to take my BFFs. I'm not sure maybe I'll put a little black glaze on his nose. Another thing I could do is put the touch of gloss on the balloon. That would be cute. Should I do that? Maybe I should. Put a little dot of black on his eye to try to separate it a little from the panda markings. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. You're probably not going to be able to see that on camera, but the eyes just stand out a little more because they have a little shine to them in the center of that black spot. And then my white, I think my white Posca is getting low. I might have to get another one. And then I accidentally went out of the lines because that's what I do. So I'm going to fix that. And then I went over the black line. Jeepers. My coloring was bleeding a ton today. Oopsie. But that's okay. That's why I have my white pen. All right, he's cute. Yay. Now, I wanted to put the little party hat on him. So let's make that be yellow and maybe teal. Would that look weird? Maybe purple and teal. That looks good. I know I'm far from the camera. And I think it's required that I have to put some glitter on this party hat. I just grabbed the lighter teal, but I'm going to cover that with glitter, I think. Let's see, what did I do? This was BG 2.3. I'm going to grab a little 2.4. Come in with that. That is a small thing to be coloring. Yes, it's going to be colorful and glittery because we're going to have our foil and we're going to have glitter. So he's going to look like that. And then we also have gifts. Purple. Pink. I just went out of the lines. The one bow would be pretty in pink. I don't know if you said that before I grabbed pink for that whole package. Whoa, how did somebody just comment as me? Is that my son Carter doing that? I just said, wow, this is neat, but I didn't say it. Who said that? That's funny. My son uses my YouTube account, so I'd be pretty sure it was him that did that. I'm using my phone to go live, but he just uses my YouTube account on his own device. So that's probably what's happening. It's just kind of funny. Okay, I went out of the line there. I'm going to put sparkles on that too. Would you guys color? So on this, right? We have the little bows at the top. Would you go over that with pen or with marker, or would you just leave it? Yeah, Libby Hickson, why don't you go ahead and like my video? That would be great if you could do that while you're watching. Somebody tuning in like, what is she talking about? I feel like maybe I'm not going to use this present. I mean, it doesn't really, well, no, I'm going to use it. I want 3. You would leave it. Jana would leave it. And Brendan said they'd leave it. Okay, I'm going to leave those black then. But we are going to go in with some glitter. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and keep with the colors that I've already been using and just do the other package teal. And we'll see what we think of this when I'm all done. By the way, if that isn't my son commenting as me, then I'm worried because what would it mean if it's not him? I don't know. That would be bad. I'm kind of putting some shadow down where there's some marks on the drawing. And then I'm going to kind of put some around the bow as well because it'd be kind of shadowy up in there. Maybe underneath this ribbon as well. Yeah, glitter pen would probably be easier to do that, but I think I'll use my Quickie glue pen and my my glitter. So we'll do that in just a second here. That bow on that package, what we got going on here? Just going to mimic the hat and go back to purple again. You don't think they do, Lee? That's funny. She says, I don't think people who are stealing identities go and comment on your content. That's probably a good point. That's funny. That'd be an interesting reason to steal somebody's identity, right? To go comment on their own videos. Doing a little bit darker coloring on the center. Okay, so that's done. Here's my little present so far. So now I'm going to set my markers to the side. Try to remember what I had in this. See my little, I have this little recycle bin that I was going to have on my desk to put scraps in, like when I have little pieces of paper. But I've been using it to throw markers in when I'm working on a project and I have to remember what markers I used. So it's my little recycle bin of markers. So I'm weird. What can I say? Let's see. Okay. BGs. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Quickie glue pen, get it going, and then I'm going to use my beautiful ice rink glitter, which I love, and I'm going to go ahead and put some on the bow. One of these days I'll get this in a an actual little tub so that I can be a little neater with my glittering. Do it Jen Shirka style. Roberta, that's crazy. I don't want to think about that. That would not be good. I'm going to put some glitter over the dots as well on the package. Maybe the stripes too. I say glitter all the black. That's where we are so far. And when this dries, of course, it'll look even more clear because the pen goes on blue, but then it dries clear. Oh, the sparkle. This one I'm going to put just a line of glitter on the lines of the ribbon. Then we wanted to do his party hat. All the sparkle. Yeah, I should use my reverse tweezers. But I'm not a reverse tweezer kind of gal. I don't know why. What's going on? Do you guys hear me still? Okay, there we go. I'm getting a bad picture right now. Are you guys getting that as well? What is going on in my world today? You froze. Yes, I thought I looked like I froze. Am I better now? I think I'm better. Glitching. Yeah, I was glitching. And Cynthia says yes. So I'm hoping that means I am better than I was a minute ago. Not sure what's happening. Okay, so now we have all our various pieces, and I may still try putting the glossy stuff on that just to really be crazy with all the shimmer and shine. But we need to figure out what we're actually doing for this card layout. Well, I don't know how I got glitter on him when he was farther away from all the glittering. So I think I'm going to kind of do like a half way up or a third of the way up with that, and then put that on there. And then have him kind of popped up and going on the shaker, maybe. And then the presents at the bottom. We also still need a message for him. So what I think I will do is I'm going to get out my die cutting things. I like to put stitching in my rectangles, so I think I'm going to do that. Let me think. Should I put a cute little, well, this is pretty big though. On that side. I do kind of like him on that side, maybe. I was thinking of doing stitching, but maybe I'm just not gonna, there's already a lot going on with this. So do we need to do that? I don't know. I could take a purple panel since we have purple. So I'm gonna cut this down to A2. Sorry, I just totally hit my camera with that. So 5.5 by 4.25. And then this panel, let's go ahead and cut it down to maybe 3.5. That's already at 4. I trim those edges. Hopefully I did an okay job trimming. Go down a little bit farther on that. I think I said 3.5. I meant 2.5 when I said that, if you guys were paying attention and wondered what I was talking about. So I'm going to go to 2.25. Just have a little bit of that there. Hello, Joy. And hi, Krista, as well. All right. I think I want to have a little something in between these where they meet up. Hello, why didn't I use liquid glue? So I have wiggle room. I don't know. We're going to put that there. We're going to put this here. Maybe like a cute little line of scallop or something right there. Let's see here. Like we have our fun scallop border. I think a fun scallop border would be in order for this. Maybe this one. Just in white. That does not cut the top row, so I need to line that up. Like that. The borders are super cute, aren't they, Cynthia? Joy, I think all the companies and all the mail system was overloaded after Black Friday. So it's patience required kind of situation. I have I ordered some of those nails that Jennifer McGuire uses because I'm always struggling with having my nails painted for these lives. I wanted to try the press-on type stuff, and actually Lee here in the comments encouraged me as well. And that hasn't shipped yet either, and that was before Black Friday even. So I think things are just overwhelmed right now. So I'm sure it'll all get here eventually. Peggy, I should introduce you to my sister in Pflugerville. She's wanting to get back into crafting. You could be like her crafting buddy. I'm hooked. Well, I don't want to say. I almost said something, and if she happens to be watching me today, I could have spoiled something for Christmas. All right, so I just put that little, I'm going to trim it, but I'm going to put that little thing there to kind of break it up. I'm going to use my liquid glue. I had this just in there without, let's see if it's going to be clogged up. Yeah, oops. I didn't have the lid on it, and I'm not sure I set this thing good enough on my this is the glue press from my Sweet Petunia, and I'm not sure I set it on there good enough to really make a seal, and so I need to put the lid on it when I'm done. Oopsie. There it goes. I can't remember how long I needed this. I'm just going to put glue everywhere. Why do my lives go by so quickly now? I don't mean to keep you longer than an hour, but it happens every single time. Oh, well. You're of your own free will. If you want to leave, it's okay. I can see some stuff hanging over here. I'm going to trim this. Okay. I feel like we have a whole little circus going on with this card with the stars and the chevron and the scallops. There's a lot going on, but it's fun, right? It's a party on my card. I still need a message as well. I'm just going to have these kind of sitting off to the side here. And he does need his little hat on, so let's get that done. I want it to be a little angled and jaunty, I think. Okay, so that's where we're going to, oops, I'm off camera a little. Hi, Sherry. I'm going to go figure out a message, and then we'll have this about done and ready to, I don't know, ready to be done. So we have happy birthday. We have wishing you the best on your special day. I think I'm just going to do a little happy birthday. Now the question is, do I just stamp it in black? Yeah, I'm just going to stamp it in black. It matches the black and white of the panda. Okay, got my little Misty here. I have some Hi, Polly. Did I see you in here earlier, Polly? I can't remember. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah, it stands out against all the colorfulness. First time using these stamps, I don't know, I like to rub them with my finger just to help it along a little. Ooh, I feel like that moved. I hope it doesn't. I hope it didn't move so much. I hope I had it in the corner. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it's stuck. That looks good. Happy birthday. Let me clean this. My pink towel from Pink and Maine is looking very black. I need to get it to the washing machine or something. But it's well loved, right? Oh, you have an adhesive allergy, Roberta. Sorry to hear that. I haven't tried wearing them before, so we'll see if I'm able to wear them. Okay. And then I do want to cut this out as well. Like my fingers are messy. Do you have some well-loved towels as well, Roberta? Just means we're doing a lot of crafting, right? Oh, I hope I'm lining this up. Yeah, I think the birthday theme for the Advent is really fun as well. I agree, Holly. I think that's a fun way to do it. It's fun to get holiday stuff, but you know, it's like by the time you might get a chance to play with your Advent stuff, the holidays are over. So it's great that this stuff you can use throughout the year and make birthday and other celebration cards for people. And they're the cutest little animals. Okay, look at our exciting card we have here. Lots going on with it. So let's go ahead and get this glued on. I'm going to use my super strong tape, I think, to put this down. Well, I hope, Roberta, if you were behind, that I didn't give you any spoilers before you caught up. I didn't really get this like to all the edges. I wonder if I should use a combination of glue, glue and tape. I'm going to put a little glue as well. I just want this to really stick on my card well. I'm just not sure if the glue will hold on the acetate as well. Good. Go ahead and put something heavy on that for a second here. And I think my panda is going to be part foam tape and then part glued directly to the shaker window. Oh, Roberta, that's fun that you did it on Zoom. That's a lot of fun. It's my big foam roll from Pink and Maine. Oops, I may have gone a little too far on that one. I'm off camera. That even might be a little too, not quite enough dimension to keep up with that. Okay, I don't know if I put 2, if that's going to be too much. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully I don't regret this. Yeah, I think that's better. That's a thick little shaker. So I'm doing double thick of my foam tape so that the bottom part of my little panda is somewhat even with the, darn it, with the shaker. All right. Okay. Can't get these things off. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to put some glue on my balloon. I can't remember what actually touches, but I'm going to put it on all this just in case. Is that where we wanted it? Well, that's where it's going. I'm going to just put this down on flat, I think. And again, I'm going to put something heavy on there to make sure it's sticking down. Then we're going to put our little gifts down at the bottom. Oops, I never glued that. Geesh, I never glued my bottom layer to the purple card. I think I'll put these 2 on flat, the 2 presents on flat. And then I'm going to pop up the other one. Oh, Polly, I'm happy to hear that. I know there's a lot of really fun Advent calendars this year, so I'm glad you're liking the Pink and Main one. Roberta, Pink and Main didn't have the round shaker windows before the Advent calendar. So that's something new in the calendar. So I have my little balloon string going over my packages to kind of tie them in. And then we need to do this because I'm a dope and forgot to do that. I'm going to pop that up too. I love a lot of dimension in my card. I might be making it too thick to realistically mail to somebody without putting it in a padded envelope or something. But, you know, sometimes you just got to do it. Yeah, I don't know if Al is here, call me Crafty Al, but she's been doing a series where she's opening all her calendars. I think she has 3 of them that she's also doing, and including Pink and Main. So she's a fun one to watch. I know there's other people out there doing it as well. And of course, Michelle's doing videos on the Pink and Main YouTube channel where she opens them every night. Oh, she's still here. Hello. And we set up she set it up as a playlist. So if you just wanted to watch Michelle open all the days of the calendar, you know, you can go ahead and put it on the list. And she did create a card. Maybe I can't remember if she's creating it like every once a week doing a card, but she has done at least one card. She's doing 4 Advents. Is that Al? Are you doing 4? Did I forget one that you're doing? Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on this too. I like to put glue on my foam adhesive just to help it have a little wiggle. And I loaded, when you get this glue press, you can load, it comes with an empty bottle that you can put whatever you want in it. And I loaded one of my bottles with the Pink and Main glue. So yay for that. Okay, there she is. And I think she's cute. A lot going on this card. So we have our little shake in the little circle. That is so fun. We have our balloon. I was thinking of still putting a touch of gloss on there, but I think that might be too much. I think I'm just going to leave it as is because we have glitter on our packages and glitter on his little hat, a little glaze pen on his eyes and nose, and then, of course, our foiling in the back. And the foilable, the foil, all this stuff, every single thing on here, even the little bag. The only thing that's not from the Advent is I cut that little scallop border, which you can barely even see because it's hidden behind all the things. But it makes me happy knowing it's there. And it looks really good on my new purple desk, so yay for that. So that is it. Yay. Thank you guys for being here today. Let me go back to my face. Thanks for hanging in with me as we made our fun little shaker. And I'll be back again on Monday for my 3 p.m. Eastern live. And I'm not sure what I'll be making yet. A lot of times I try to do mixed media on Monday, but we'll see if that happens or not. But I had fun today. So thank you guys for being here with me. And I hope you have a really fun, wonderful weekend. Last weekend before the holidays. So yikes, a lot to get done. Al is saying hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to the Pink and Main YouTube channel, please do consider subscribing. We're going to do a little push in the new year to get our subscriber number up. So if you are not a subscriber, I would so appreciate you subscribing to us. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.